looks like I am live. What's going on? Give you guys some time to come in. I wonder how this phone looked, this iPhone 8. I saw some footage last time and it looked pretty good. I'm just waiting on you guys to come in. It is Studio Sunday. Clean this off real quick while you guys showing up. Here we go. First person. What's going on? What's up with everybody? How's everybody doing? Hey, what's going on? How you guys doing? It's 5. Get a few more in the room and we can discuss the Studio Sundays. And I'm feeling good and I'm feeling great. How you guys feeling? You guys feeling all right? What's good, 5? What's going on? Just here for this Studio Sunday. What's going on, New America? Yeah. I like the Abby, the profile pic, man. Coming to America, Eddie Murphy. Love that movie. That's one of my favorite movies. But yeah, man, today is Studio Sundays. Lyrics are part of hip. Yes, but yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, perfect. You're absolutely right. And mumble rap is one thing and all of that, that's one thing. But what we have to also keep in mind, even with the mumble rap, exactly, both do matter. Even with the mumble rap, the thing about it is times are changing and the audience is being more susceptible to what's in at that moment. For example, music, for example. When it comes to music, when people started first rapping and then you had great singers out, rap was and hip hop was looked down upon because it had no melodic iron with pentameter, which is a rhythmic beat. It's used in poetry a lot. And rap really just didn't have how the Gap Band could sing, how what's his name, Charlie Wilson could sing. That sound nothing like rap. Music used to be where people used to sing over songs. So when people start rapping, it's like they have no talent. They don't even know how to hold a note. They don't even know how to hold it birthed a whole new form of music, which is hip hop, you know. And then of course hip hop later on invited, you know, singers on the records and on the hook. And then when hip hop used to add singers to the hook, then that was looked down upon from other hip hop heads. So when people say things like mumble rap and all of that, and real hip hop, technically rap is not really, it's a part of hip hop, but hip hop is sort of the culture of it. And they both do matter, as everybody's saying, they both matter. But at the end of the day, things change and things evolve. Hip hop is great. You know, a classical pianist will look at, you know, certain producers and be like, you are not playing music. Like, it's like, this is not in key. A jazz musician will look at the modern day producer and be like, hey, you're not really playing music. You kind of suck. But things evolve. And then another thing with hip hop, and I want to address this, is that the hip hop came from where people used to sample records. When you sample records and you didn't play your own music and you had a beat on it, that was looked down upon as well. And that's hip hop. That's the building block of the hip hop music, not the actual culture of hip hop, but it was based on samples. Remember the James Brown breaks and all of that cool jazz and the Motown records that they used to sample from and put a drum beat over it? Producers and real musicians used to not consider that music. They used to look down upon it. So it's kind of not fair to look kind of down on mumble rap, if that make any sense. But, you know, to each his own. I like a little mumble rap. I like a little hip hop. And I like a little Beethoven. I like a little Bach. I like a little I like a little Coltrane. I like a little Herbie Hancock. I listen to everything. If it sounds good and it's recorded well, I love it. So, yes, lyrics, both of them are just as important. Both of them are just as important. But yeah, do you guys have any questions? It's Studio Sunday, and have you guys seen my new audio tip list? I'm dropping tips every day up until Christmas. I'm doing videos in Pro Tools, Logic, and talking about microphones and studio advice. I'm doing it every single day, and today is included. So that's why I'm gonna take a few questions if you guys have a few questions out there. Yeah, exactly. I think it's 50-50 as well. You can't keep coming in and out of my mind. Well, I need to stop singing before they start flagging my videos. Because has anybody experienced that copyright, the adpocalypse thing that's happening? They like blocking, like I did this a Christmas arrangement with the jazz piano, and I did Jingle Bell was a public domain song, kind of added some some smooth 2-string bass over it, and they blocked it. I'm like, what are y'all doing, man? What's going on? How do I go about using someone else's beat? Contact them, and if they want to work with you, work with them, and if not, then keep it moving. To me, I think that everybody should work together in the music industry. It's not really about the money, because right now, R&B, hip hop, and all opera, jazz, all of the legit practice and art of music is under attack. And if we don't come together and just start creating music versus like, you gotta pay me, you know, we're gonna seriously fail in the music industry. The recording industry has gotten too lost in how much you're gonna pay me for this beat and how much you're gonna pay me for this hook. You know, we need to work together and rebuild our industry and start pulling in the advertisement dollar, which was we once had. You know, so further the arts, you got to keep going, keep creating the music. Okay. Are artists that out now really cutting records out of their bedroom and going platinum? Nope, not at all. I'm gonna tell you guys a story. I used to work chief engineer for Trackstars, which produced Chingy right there, one call away. I came on a few years after that as a young engineer, and I was the chief engineer of Trackstars. And they used to say, they used to run with a promotion, and they're my brothers, man. Shamazo are my brothers. They used to run with the thing that we recorded these records in the bedroom. Technically, they did record the records in the bedroom. They got them signed, but then they went to a bigger studio and re-recorded the actual music, and then everything went from there. It's most records are recorded in a high quality situation, and but at the end of the day, it's really mixed in a huge commercial studio. Nobody really is mixing from a bedroom like that, per se. They do have, like, some people do have great studios in their houses, like I have in my house, and I use I mix every record and master every record in my house. So, yeah, but basically, yeah, not really. Even you see Metro Boomin, they use FL Studio. In the studio, he have his laptop and he plugging into an SSL down at Patchworks or somewhere, or Tree Sounds in Atlanta, and he just go from there. Even though the record is produced in there, but most of the time it's recorded on no less than a C14, AKG microphone, $1,000 mic on up. Some people can record. Have been a lot of cases where people do record records on $500 and $200 microphones, and it goes to a higher level. But it's all about how it's mixed. So. Yeah. YouTube hating today. They are hating hardcore. I'm on my MacBook. Sorry, guys. I'm just looking up a few things. Mixing is the key. Exactly. What plugin should I use? What plugin should I use on my vocals on Logic? First record. I'm this person. I'm a signal to noise ratio. Capture the best signal. Capture the best recording before mixing. So just get the best quality you possibly can. Use a good preamp, which most of them are built on the audio interface that you have, because most audio interfaces have them now, and record on a pretty decent mic. I did a video on great microphones to choose from on a budget, and I also did a video on audio interfaces, and you can just pick from there, because you can get something great quality out of all of those records in Logic. It's never really about the software. It's all about how you record and the hardware that you're using to go in, capturing the best signal as possible. And I can't stress that enough, but it's all about capturing the best signal possible. So, yeah. How much your Mac? This one I paid $2,600 for, and my iMac I paid $1,800 for, which I use my iMac a lot more when it comes to recording because it's stationary in my recording studio. And you don't necessarily have to have a Mac. A PC is just as good. I just got accustomed to Macs, and I just love I love the way they work, and I love the zero virus action going. I love that fact. How do you find a producer? Honestly, SoundCloud is a good place to be, and also YouTube. If people want to work with you, they will contact you, or you can contact them on Instagram. Type producer hashtag. Hashtag is the new beacon. You just go on Instagram and type in the hashtag producing or beats or things like that. You would usually find a producer posting his work, and contact them and see if you can work with them. What I'm going to do is I'm infecting the industry and say, hey, we all have to work together. Like, I majored in music and I got a degree in audio engineer, and I traveled with major artists. I've seen a lot of money. I ate at Mr. Child's. I go to the Grammys almost every year because I'm a Grammy voter, and I don't charge nothing. I wouldn't charge anything. If somebody that I really want to work with and I have the time to work with, I just work with them. And my studio is actually free as well, unless it's like a mixing thing that's going to take me away from like doing my daily tasks. I usually charge for mixing and things like that. But it's very seldom that I take on mixing records outside of projects that I'm working on that I'm committed to, because I'm about the arts. I'm about furthering the arts. This is as real as it gets. It's not about selling beats to me. It's about progressing the arts. I learn instruments and I learn to engineer because I just love music in general. So let's see what else. What do you think about Studio One 3? I like Studio One. I like Studio One. I like it. Yeah, you have to, man. You have to. And then everybody have to have that mentality in this recording industry now, because we are under attack. Like, if y'all notice, now we are finally making it on the top Billboard. This hadn't happened since Michael Jackson came out. This hadn't happened since Prince came out. We are like the hip hop and R&B culture, and I'm a part of every culture in the industry. I'm part of the pop culture. I'm part of the country. I love country records. To me, country engineers, they record the best records. They're the best engineers in the world to me, because they know how to capture those snares. They know how to capture that organic drum sound. So I love all types of genre music, but when it comes to my roots, I'm a jazz, R&B. I was born and raised in the Mississippi Delta, so that's where my roots are. So I'm always rooting for that genre, but we are just making it on the charts, and so we have to take advantage of that, and we have to build a fail-safe culture, and that's create hit records and create creative records together and support each other. It's not about busting somebody over the head or selling beats. It's about furthering the arts, because this is what it's about. Never get in the music industry to make money, because there's not much money in there. Not much money in the record industry at all. You may see all the flashy cards and stuff. Most of the time it's a record label black card that they gave to the artist to tell them go buy whatever they want to buy, just so they can have a sustainable image when they shoot their music videos. But outside of that, it's like, it's a facade, to be honest. Don't get captured. Don't get caught up in the glitz and the glam. Yeah. What do you think about the Weeknd music? I like the Weeknd music. I think that he has a spot, he has a place, and he knows how to make hit records. I respect him. I respect anybody that knows how to make hit records. I respect anybody that knows the business of records. I respect everybody that wants to work hard, even when they don't see the success that they expect. So I respect everybody. I respect the Weeknd for his drive and his ability to create hit records. How much do you charge for mixing service? I normally do, honestly, about $100 per mix. It's not really, I don't hit people over here. I have a friend that charges $5,000 for a mix, but he's a great recording and well-known engineer, mixing engineer. But yeah, I don't usually charge that much. But right now, I'm just so tied up because I just created a new company. I'm actually still out here in California right now as we speak and getting some things together. I actually just started a business and got the business license back the other day here in California. So I got a lot of work to do out here in the studio and business and all of that. So yeah, how do you approach writing? Are you cadence focused or lyric focused? It's kind of both. Because I produce my own music, I usually have a melody that I play on the keys, and then I will replace that. This is weird. I replace a certain melody when I have too many melodies going on. I replace one of them with how I do my cadence and my pentameter with the lyrics, and then the melody and all of that comes it comes kind of together, man. Oh no, thank you, man. Thanks, New America. Yeah. So yeah, it's all about, man, just. Oh, nice. What part of the Delta you from? Boogie Scott? Hey, y'all piling in now. Oh man, nice, CJ. Don't crash, man. Don't crash. Nice. Oh, cool. Yeah. I'm 7 miles south of Cleveland. I'm from Shaw originally, but I graduated from Gentry High School and I went to Valley. I played the quints in the marching band at Valley State, the 5 drums, and I played the keys in the jazz ensemble, and I sang in the jazz band over there under the direction of Mr. Milton and Chief. Yeah, I went to college in Mississippi and Valley as well. Yeah. Yeah, man, knowledge is power. And I'm gonna leave you guys with this. I'm getting ready to head back to editing some of these videos for my audio tipmas. Y'all go through my videos I did the last last 3 days. I'm doing audio tipmas. I'm giving you guys audio tips every single day, and I'm giving you guys the cold-hearted truth about this record industry. We just have to create, and we have to get control of the business and get control of our creativity, because this is what it's about. Make records that make you feel good, not necessarily that that is like bulletproof of looking like a sellout. Just focus on being creative, and if the record feel good, man, make those records and learn the proper technical approach on creating those records, and learn the proper creative process on making those records. Nice. What chain order analog equipment such as gates, compressor, and preamps? There are many different ways you can do it. When it comes to engineering, it's a science experiment or an engineering experiment, same thing. But normally it's to the microphone, to microphone, which is your voice on the instrument, going to the preamp, and then when to hit the preamp, you can put a compressor or EQ or something after that, which I normally don't do. I like to hear my microphones. I would use a preamp, but I like to hear, if I have a certain microphone, I want to hear what it can do. For example, the ELM 251, I want to hear what that microphone can do, or my LA, or my U87 and my TLM. I like the sound of microphones. I love the sound of the microphone first, and then I tweak it and do everything after that. Yo, what's going on, Henry? Y'all came in shot too late. But yeah, I'm going to finish editing this video. Guys, don't forget to check out my audio tipmas. I'm giving tips every single day. What's going on, Darius? Which is better, Nexus or Native Instrument? They both, Nexus is one thing and Native Instrument is many. And you can actually tweak. Native Instruments even come with the plugins and certain VSTs that you can actually tweak. Like I like the SSL stuff that's in there, and I also like the compressors that come with it and the instruments. I like all of the Alicia Keys stuff, and I like the fact that you can host plugins with Native Instrument, but Nexus has some incredible sounds in it. It's like super huge, dope analog sounds. Yes, and another one too that's used a lot is Omnisphere. Omnisphere is used a lot as well. But it'll be something different in a couple of years or even a couple of months. But now people are getting so good with producing. Y'all see how I love this stuff? I'm about to go, and I just like answering y'all questions. I don't like to let y'all down, because it's about giving knowledge. But yeah, people are coming up with so many VSTs and so many dope, and Roland is making a huge comeback with the Roland Cloud. No, I haven't tried Serum yet. I'm going to listen to the new song, Mercedes Baby. I've been hearing a lot about it. I'm going to give it a listen. Serum, yeah, I'm going to use Serum. I'm going to try to get into it. I've never used it before. But yeah, guys, don't forget to check out my audio tipmas. I'm getting ready to actually finish editing this video as we speak. I just wanted to lock in with you guys on Studio Sunday, and this is a partially audio tipmas. You guys have been phenomenal. Don't forget to check out my Amazon influencer page, because Amazon got some pretty dope Christmas deals. Oh yeah, $10. I just might as well just go buy it or get the subscription. But yeah, y'all check out the tips, and y'all check out my Amazon affiliate page, and y'all just go hard, be creative. Happy Studio Sunday. You guys have oh man, appreciate that. Y'all have a wonderful Sunday, and check out those videos and comment. All right, nice. Peace out.